Hi, Tony Bradshaw here with the website addSomeToYourIncome.com to answer the question, what age can you make unlimited income? Not just that question though, as there are many questions that start to come at this time of life as you're starting to look at retirement, getting into the Social Security payments. At what age can you get your full Social Security benefits? What is the income limit that you can have before you reach that age that you would actually qualify to get your Social Security earlier? How much can a retired person earn and not have to report it as taxes, which actually applies to all people in the United States? What is defined as income? Like gift income, labor income, do those fit in there? Your passive income? I'm also going to touch on, I'm just telling you some of the things I'm going to be looking at is at what age you can actually have the unlimited income. I'm going to give you my answer, which might surprise you. So let's jump in. What is the income limit to still receive Social Security? So if you're not yet at the age that you can have the unlimited income and get Social Security, having both parts, it's $50,520. Now this is a limit that if you reach full retirement age in 2021, and most of my numbers that I'll be sharing with you are for the year 2021. That's where we are. If you are not yet at the full retirement age and you make $50,520, that's such a nice round number, but if you make $50,521, that is the point at which you earn too much to receive your Social Security benefits. I haven't said the age yet. So the age for most people is 67. If you were born before 1960, it is 66. That is the magic age. But let's keep looking at this. The next thing that we have, the next question in the mind is, well, if I am retired, how much can I earn without paying taxes? If it's just your income, you're looking at that $11,950. Combined is $23,300 for your joint. I'm already starting to sound like a boring tax person. I should say, I'm hoping to get you to a certain point about this where you will notice that it's not just about the right amount of money to get both things coming into you. What am I saying? I'm a little nervous, actually. I haven't retired. I'm not there. And I think I'm going to skip a couple of slides and go to this next thing that I think will help say what I'm trying to say. I remember when I was told that if I don't make $600, I don't have to report it on my taxes. That was a really tough and interesting moment for me, because I then asked, well, if I only made 500, can I still report that I made 500 and be honest and tell the government I made $500 from this employer who's not reporting it? And my tax expert said, yes, you can. And I did. Why? Why would I do that? Because it was pennies when it came to the taxes. And I knew that I was reporting what had happened. And I knew that if the IRS came and audited, I wouldn't sweat it. I'd be ready to go. Here you go. So here's the thing. Here are some numbers for you. If you have made what's called unearned income, or income that comes from investments, and you have made $1,050 plus one, then you got to report it. If you have made more than $12,000 in the year of earned income, then you have to report it to your taxes. That's where those numbers were coming from. It's that 1,200 mark. If your gross income is more than $11,650 plus $350, you have to report it. I guess that's where I'm getting with this thing is all these numbers. Look at that. It's just these tax people get so tied into all of that. And for me, I can sleep at night because I report what I made and let me know what I owe, and I see that as a civic duty, and it's all okay. Now, I am an expert on income. Let me take a moment with you and come back where I was going to get to defining income. What is defined as income that is actually getting reported? Let me show you my organization of income and how I think about it. I keep saying there are 3 different types of income. With the study that I've done of how money is made, I've been able to figure out that you make money by working today and get paid right away, labor income. You get paid from doing things today that you won't get paid until later. It's passive income. And that you work at building relationships with the right people and living a life that will cause someone who worked yesterday to give you a gift. As you increase labor income, and you've worked so much on that all your life, and you're getting to this age of looking at retirement, and you're having these questions, you don't need me to talk about increasing labor income. And I'm not, but I will talk a bit about ways to increase your passive income and the things that you could do to see an increase, to see that unlimited amount of money being made. My mind is trying to think of gift income for you and what that would look like, because you're probably starting to get to a point where you're starting to think about being the grandparents or great grandparents that are gifting to others. How much can I gift without it becoming a tax thing? And that's a whole nother topic. But there are set numbers, amount that you can gift to someone before it starts affecting your taxes. Oh, here's that $600 with all that money stuff. All right. So my answer to this original question: what age can you make unlimited income? I want to focus on unlimited. Unlimited income is available to those who truly give themselves to the world. So my answer, okay, this is what might surprise you. It's not too late to make unlimited income. And let me give you one story as an example. You might know about McDonald's, right? Maybe you have kind of watched that story happen. Maybe you knew it when it was just a small little store. Maybe you went to one of those very first stores. McDonald's was owned and ran by 2 brothers who had the last name McDonald. They called it McDonald's. Jim Kroc, who was selling stuff and really struggling, was in his late 50s. The number coming to my mind was 57. And he came across McDonald's to sell them something for their store. And yet he watched what they were doing. It was very different. They were having people come up to the store windows to make their orders and get their food and go back to their cars, removing the people going out and serving, which was the common thing happening in the 1960s. And he sat there and he ate his own burger and he realized, I got my own burger. I have this disposable stuff now that I just throw away. No one's having to come and clean up my dishes. There's something going on here. They're being successful. And he made a deal with them, and it became, and his name was Jim Kroc. I think I said that already. Jim Kroc became this person who took on McDonald's and made it into franchises, this method of delivering food, and became who he now is, and his wife, who they have lots of money to gift and give because of all the money that they've made, and they do. He makes the money and she gives it away. There's a whole book about it you can look up. So I'm saying this could be your time for your second career. What is it you would have done as you retire and you look at your life? Do that. You still have time to give. The actual answer, as I said earlier, is 67 for anyone that was born after 1960. If you were born before 1960, then you're looking at the 66, or it slowly increases. But we're basically all getting really close to that anyway at 2021, where everyone is at 67. There's just lots of extra rules because that's how it is. Now my grandfather is 93. Okay, and he's still going strong. If someone today, if you're 67 and you've retired, you're actually at that point that you can make unlimited income and also receive Social Security. If you're that person, right, what if someone were to tell you today, You've got 27 years. How would you live? What would you do? Do you write that book? Would you create something like that's going to be successful and get you your unlimited income? Is that what you're going to do? Will you find yourself discovering the way you're going to have unlimited income? I look forward to seeing you on the other side. I hope you subscribe and watch some of my videos and get some more ideas about ways to increase your passive income. Focus in on those, any that I have. And I do. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.